Hey guys, Tofuru here, and welcome back to some more Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. And in the last episode, I left you on a cliffhanger because I didn't want to tell you the voting results. So, here are the voting results. Hopefully Tenmyoji didn't fuck me in the asshole again, but I have no idea.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Alright, let's go. Bam, 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 bam. Ah, there's no me. I wish there was like my face, like bam. Oh no. Ally. Okay, Alice stays alive. Ooh. Oh, thank God, Tenmyoji. I was gonna shank you right in the gut. Right in the gut. Whew. You live this time, Tenmyoji. Because that shank was going right into the gillet. Actually, I would have been dead, but in the gillet. So there's 388, 116, and then 388. That sucks, because 5 was forced to betray because Dee already went in there, and she had no chance in the matter.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Well, I guess on the bright side, it's good to know that Tenmyoji wouldn't betray us the second time and just murder us for an escape.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
But it's also true to note that even if he didn't, Quark would still be here and he wouldn't be able to leave. So for Tenmyoji to vote betray, it's almost against his better judgment because Quark can't leave with him. And he'd just be killing us for like no reason. But, alright, am I a pair again still or am I solo finally?
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Of course. I mean, I'm glad you trusted me. Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out. Thanks.
I could say the same thing.
It's true. If I betrayed you, you would have been screwed.
No need for thanks.
So let's get back, but the corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. I feel like I read that without the right enunciation, but... is it enunciation or accentation? I guess it's like I wanted to cause a different emotion when I read that. Anyway, I'm just talking about my own side, not your guys' listening experience. But Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased. Of course she did. She tried to sexually trick me into voting betray.
That was a bad choice, Sigma.
Why is that, Clover?
And after I'd told you I'd listen to anything you said. Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. I hope Tenmyoji saw that, because otherwise I'd be fucking pissed. But across the room, Dio and Fly were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna.
Yes, he did.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing.
Of course, that's why she voted betray.
I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick ally. You'd defend yourself with betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Of course, yeah, she's not there because it's not even fair.
Is that where Alice went to?
Yeah.
No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Oh.
Yes, we did indeed enter together.
Where did she go?
When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
Oh, snap. She's getting the Radical 6 now, too.
She left the warehouse?
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
I mean, yeah, she knew there was going to be an ally.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was going to betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
If you say so.
I mean, to think that you'd betray a little kid is insane, Dio, but okay.
Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
I completely agree with him.
Where did Alice run off to?
Probably the infirmary. She's sick now.
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired.
Tired?
Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
I guess maybe she had way more strength than Quark did, so she hasn't succumbed to the issue yet, but...
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
Is anyone gonna go check on her? An ominous rumble filled the warehouse. Oh, it's the Can you guys show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. Phi is a pair? I guess that's D. No, that's another finger. I guess that's... No, that's a 1. That's Phi. That means the other one was Clover? Tenmyoji's a pair. He's a solo. And Dio's a solo. And I'm a 3 solo. Huh? It looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Phi's a magenta pair, but Tenmyoji's a yellow pair.
3 solos are red, green, and blue.
Yeah, so we can all make white.
K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Then how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're going to be white this time.
Oh, yes. Dio told me about them.
It just means there's only one pairing per solo, so like we can't alternate with multiple options. It's just one selection, but the door selection now changes.
Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
Okay, I guess. You should have seen them too, Phi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yes, I am. So lay it on us. How are the groups gonna shake out this time? Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Tenmyoji, yellow, and me, blue, would form one group. Oh, because whoever's the yellow. Phi, magenta, and Dio, green, would form another group. And Clover and K would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah, because there's only one way to make... Oh, because now they're going to explain there's only one way to make white. And that's using the 2 colors that are mixed with the opposite color.
Yeah, there's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are.
Whew, yeah, that's very true.
But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
But who gets the pair and who doesn't? I mean, I'm assuming Tenmyoji will be lucky and get Quark. I hope Phi gets Luna again, and Clover may get Alice. But they're yellow, magenta, cyan, right?
Right.
Okay, so that's all we need to know.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Yeah, we got like 2 hours. I mean, we can look around downstairs and search for more stuff. Maybe we can find more regardless of the point, we might be able to make it. Oh wait, what? Only an hour? That's not that bad. I thought it was 2 hours between. No. Okay, whatever. I thought it was more time than that, but I guess we took longer than normal.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Yeah, okay, Clover, have fun with that.
Of course.
You cheating, you conniving crazy one.
I'll come with you then.
Oh, okay, Phi, go with her. Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them headed through the cyan door. Okay, so hopefully nothing bad happens to Phi.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You're going to check on Quark?
Yeah.
I'm actually sure he'd be waking up right now. He gave me a nod and trotted through the yellow door. And I'm assuming Dio's just gonna go wander around until it suits him, but that left only 3 of us. Dio, Kay, and myself. Odd that the solos are the only ones left here. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink.
My man! See, at least somebody thought about doing that.
You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me?
Because you can't drink?
I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
I mean, doesn't mean you can't try.
Right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
Alright, later, Dio. Have fun drinking yourself into a stupor. Okay, so with a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off toward the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further.
Oh, so you're just following him to get to that to the elevator.
There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Yeah, I would love to check out the downstairs because we haven't seen the other options that are there.
Okay. You don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
But now I'm alone, so their conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. So what am I gonna do? Do I get to decide my life right now or contemplate everything? Alright, what should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember?
Okay. Of course. I need to get to the rest of that story out of Tenmyoji. Oh, so we're going to the infirmary. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway toward the infirmary. Hopefully nothing bad happens. You know, it could go sideways so fast. There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was, Tenmyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? Was that a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Great, I'm so glad it has nothing to do with me, Tenmyoji. So glad. But if all the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away, why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
I mean, okay, jeez, I don't know. Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave.
Why'd you ask her to leave?
I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit.
So,
why are you here?
Well, I wanted to ask you about that story you started and then quickly stopped. Yeah, I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about
I
it.
don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Don't you play dumb with me.
I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be. Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with this. You remember something, alright? You remember so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
I mean, it might help us in the long run.
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you?
This is like some really strong offset to like keep me from finding out the truth.
You sure you want that?
Hey, come on, you don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Yes I am. Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Oh, God. Tell me Alice stabbed Luna, because that's the first people to die. Before I could, Vi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, all right?
This is great.
She's in the number 2 cabin.
Is she dead or is she alive? Without waiting for a response, Vi spun around and ran out the back of the room. Tenmyoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look and then leapt up and took off after her. Oh man, it's like every time. It's just somebody dead. Yeah, the third time. And it's with a scalpel. But I think she kills herself when it's the scalpel. See, I keep forgetting that the scalpel, I don't think she took it. I thought Clover took it. But Alice may have just murdered herself because of the Radical 6. The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No, why'd this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, and then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put my hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then, at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. Jeez Louise, no pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had stabbed it through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. Everyone's here, and nobody knows what the fuck happened. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this?
Obviously not me and Tenmyoji. Luna Dio. I mean, Luna isn't dead in this one, so I guess that's a plus, but I mean, still.
Say something! Answer me!
Please, Clover, calm down.
No
we
one.
don't even know if she was killed.
Yeah, what if she killed herself?
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
No, nobody probably thinks that, Clover.
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
No, if it was a different type of knife, I would say he did it, but it wasn't. So, it's not him.
You nuts?
Then who did it?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you?
So what, you think Kay killed her?
Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened!
But you're forgetting that she might have gotten Radical 6. We might not even know that we all, for all we know, we all have Radical 6. And we all want to kill ourselves at some point or another, Clover.
If she was going to leave, she'd tell me!
No, she wouldn't.
She...
Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
I agree, but it's probably just suicide. She probably killed herself.
How can you look at her and say that?
Because the knife's different. Guessing from the way these pathways go, scalpel means suicide. A big knife meant murder, potentially.
Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves.
I feel like she's completely ignoring that.
Oh, I see.
What, do you think we all murdered her and we're all hiding it?
I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you?
Clover, this is the same thing that happened in the last game, and then you proceed to kill everybody as retaliation.
It wasn't just one killer. It was 6. No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Oh my god, what are you gonna do?
Clover, please, just settle down.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend,
How are we gonna prove it to you?
or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
How are you gonna kill us? What are you gonna do? Just choke us to death?
You're all going to die just like she did!
Oh gosh, yeah, she's insane. Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7, Clover, 6.
Oh wow, she's seriously counting down.
Clover, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, she's not like seriously gonna kill us all, right? It just ends like that? What? 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 That's amazing. So that's an end. That's like gonna be an end. That actually makes me happy. Like that's like we don't have it. I guess we have to prove to her nobody did it, but still, that's freaking awesome. So now we have to betray and see where that takes us. We unlocked any other locks? No, we have not unlocked that lock. We technically unlocked this one, but I don't think we can continue. I think we betray will unlock another pathway, and then we have to do all this stuff. It's a lot ahead of us, but let's go and betray, since that's the next easy thing we can do. Alright, let's start. Obviously, she's gonna try to fandangle her way through some weird stuff, saying, hey, I'll listen to whatever you want.
Sigma,
Yeah, I don't have enough time for this, Clover. Just get on with it. Alright, we're gonna betray. Just to see what happens. This is so weird. I'm helping her win. Alright. I feel like she's just gonna run for the exit, though.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I really hope Tenmyo just betrays just to keep us locked.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Come on, Tenmyoji, just betray. I believe in you. Hey, wait a minute. That's how we saw Alice's face. That's an interesting change. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Tenmyoji. I am so sorry. That was not needed.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
I don't think Clover would leave her friend behind.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What are we gonna say to Tenmyoji? Like, we're even now? Like, what could it be? We're also a pair now.
So, that's how it is, huh? Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Oh, sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to trust you.
I could have chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation.
No, it wasn't! Could have been nice the first time, it wouldn't be this way.
In any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP.
I completely agree with you, Tenmyoji, which is why I allied first, because it makes no sense giving her what she wants.
How do you intend to deal with that?
Don't worry. She'd never try and open the...
Really? Then what's that?
Huh?
Look, I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
She would leave Alice behind? No way. You're such a flaming coward. You just leave. I guess you can go get headquarters to get Alice out. I mean, would she really just leave?
The number 9 door.
She opened it.
She's...
Shit.
But what about Alice? You're just gonna leave Alice behind? That's like your logical answer? Clover, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Alice gave me an order, though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help.
What? That's her
My
objective?
VP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AB game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9. If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever.
So you'd rather her take the initiative and just get out when she could?
That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer.
She's your commanding officer? Holy
Escape.
crap. What about the promise you made me?
Promise?
You said you'd listen to anything I said.
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little little word is reaching my ears, isn't it?
I mean, to be fair, I kind of expected that, but still, I mean, I guess you're clever.
What? Were you thinking of something gross?
Of course he was.
You're a perv.
Hey, come on now.
The number 9 door has been opened.
She just leaves us all behind. I mean, does this work out in our favor?
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Okay.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Okay.
Clover!
Clover!
Fucking bitch!
Oh, shit.
Not getting out of here!
Dio leapt toward Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch with ease.
Bye, guys.
You'd think Kay, with his super speed, would be able to grab her, you know? With a last carefree grin, she leapt through the number 9 door. You know, like, Kay's like superhuman. He probably could have grabbed her and came back. But I mean, sure, we'll ignore their feats of other games, but okay. Or other paths. So she just gets out and leaves us here?
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
Yeah, now we're just stuck here.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible.
Does that mean we can go through the white doors now, or are we just stuck here?
Please enjoy your stay.
Okay.
She's gone.
Yeah. But at the bright side, she might get help.
Shit.
All we can do now is wait for her to call for help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
That's where I'm, like, concerned. It's like, there's nobody that can help. What's that supposed to mean? Tenmyoji said nothing, just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was the silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. Whew, I guess that's a dead end, right? Like, I'm assuming. There's, like, not much, yeah, game over. So, we've done all those. What else can we do? I mean, maybe this unlocked another path? I'm not really sure. We've pretty much... we've been running into every dead end possible. No, so no locks that we could have run into are present. This lock isn't gone. I guess our only answer could be through the other doors? Alrighty, so I dibble-dabbled, and let's gonna choose the other door now then. So Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of the 3 solos. So I did Tenmyoji, and I think... because blue is Tenmyoji. So let's go through the red door with Dio. See where that takes us. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? Anyway, might as well be polite.
You know what, Dio? Just go with it, please. Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but
So then we have nothing to lose. We just betray him in the vote.
if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine.
Alice wanted to go with Tenmyoji. I guess because she's okay with betraying the old man.
Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door.
Okay.
It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Park should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay,
As long as somebody that can watch him, I don't think he cares.
I'll take good care of him. I
I'd
promise.
also, I'd also argue that Quark with Fi and Luna is like the nicest pair besides Alice and Kay. What about Fi and Kay?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B.
Okay, good. Glad everybody's okay with this.
I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until...
I'm starting to think that, like, Quark is like a ragdoll. Because after the first puzzle, he is non-existent. Alright, come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
Coming!
I know!
Good, I'm glad you two freaking got it together. Alright, with seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold. That does not sound like leaping, that sounds like sprinting.
0. Chromatic doors closing.
Good, so we got through here. I'm actually really excited because I think this takes us to the biolab. Please take me to the biolab. I do not want to do a thing I've always done. But what is this? Ah, the lever choice again. There are 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
I don't
know, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
Yeah.
So this is a dead end?
Well, right now it's a dead end. No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
Okay, I'm gonna take it. Sure, guys, we'll go with that joke for today. Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what? Huh?
No. No, you are not. Okay.
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I think she's a ditz, Dio. I don't think she has the smartest brain here. I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady?
Only the dapperest of fellows.
I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm good.
I'm just gonna take that as is. Face value there.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
No, I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you?
Oh, for all the things in the marbles, I would rather see you explode off the handle just from touching it. But okay.
Besides, it's not like we can go back.
No, not really. We're kind of stuck here.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
This is actually the first time I think I've been with Dio. Maybe not. I'm not positive. Not positive at all. But alright. The center one opened. So that means it's not the
others are
pantry.
Still locked, though.
Yeah.
Through the center one then. Forward!
Sure, I guess. Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Okay. Laboratory. Good, good, good. So everything kind of matches up. We are going to find the Accelavir in here, I hope. This is a cool room. Wait a minute. I recall this room. This is the room from Kay's story. If I remember correctly, these containers here were used to make clones, I think? They were doing testing with stuff over there, but what is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it?
Yeah, of course it did, but I mean, what else?
I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
Yeah, I doubt that. A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here?
You know what? Actually, that might make the most sense. If they're researching Radical 6 here to find a cure, it's almost possible, or it's almost logical to jump from that point that they would use a laboratory like this, that they could incubate the virus in a cell or a person or an organism in a controlled environment where it didn't kill everybody else.
If they do...
Good idea. we might be able to find some of that Excelavir.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
Yes, we could.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Sadly, it is. So, screw off, Dio. Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Yes, you're right, technically. But, not overall, okay, man? We gotta see first. Maybe we're right. Maybe you're right. You know what? Maybe the Debbie Downer's right. But you don't know. Maybe positive thinker Clover's right. And then we'll have to admit that Clover's right about something. So that'll be a sad day. But we'll figure that out, okay? Well, we won't know until we look. And this is where I'm going to call this episode, guys, because it is a puzzle, and I'd rather save that for the next episode. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And as always, I'll see you guys whenever I make next. And it's Tofuru, signing out.